we didn't get sexualized in our rap really till, to me, Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown came out. That was sexy.
The Brat was totally the opposite.
Brat was
like one of us.
Brat was the homeboy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, okay, if y'all call these lyrics, I'm out here in Miami looking for the hoochie daddies. Where they at? Where the they get ratchet? Where they at? My son need a new pappy.
But see, that's
stepdaddy hop.
Where the at? I'm trying to get my scratched. I'm trying to get my stretched. You know them dreadheads do it best. I like a with a check. All my give me neck. You know I'm sexy. I'm the best. I'm the little bitch. I'm that. You know it. I can't say his name because he be cheating. Yeah, and I'm the reason. Nigga love a bad bitch. What Suki say? Put on my.
Okay.
Them lyrics, dog, that sound just like some.
That's way far from who you calling a bitch.
It's
Extra chronic players. This is not your average show.
So why haven't we had a successful ratchet on the West Coast?
That's a hell of a question, man.
Because we've had that golden era of females.
Yeah.
We've had Yo-Yo and Rage, and we've had,
Silky Fine.
Medusa.
Medusa.
We've had that era of female rappers.
Yep.
Because just like I said, females don't want to be defined from our era as because we've had enough. Oh, you a bitch. You a hoe. You a hood rat. You a strawberry. So our female rappers came out on the that.
They want to sit at the table with them.
I'm going to sit at the table. I'm going to flow just like you.
Yeah.
Why haven't we been successful with a Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or Big Sexy Red or Glorilla?
That's a cold one question.
I think, man, LA in particular go so hard on the female, man. You got to remember.
We wouldn't allow nobody to.
This the place to wear same shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I just said, right? Right.
Yeah.
Same shit, hoes and tricks. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Think about it, dog.
Mm-hmm.
California as a whole is almost like a pimp player state.
Yeah.
Gangsta pimp player state. So it's like, nigga, we telling the women, stay in your place.
Pull that shit if you want to.
You know, don't jump up. Whereas where they at, dog, I'm from the Midwest, dog. A broad to slice your throat out there. Usually broads walk around with razors in their mouth in Cleveland, dog.
Giving niggas $1.50. Wow.
It was just like,
it's just I don't know why though. Because even if you look at the young lady, the Scarlett, right?
Yeah.
She's getting so much love off of simplicity of I'm just representing New York on some hard aspect, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, we've had hard like Rage. Rage is hard.
So do you think with her, when it's time for her to go in that meeting with the big boys and it's cut a check, they're going to say, but we need one. We need one that's going to flip over and crossover. Women crossover music is the ratchet music.
I think it's...
Cardi did it.
Cardi, what was it, Wet Ass her song or something?
Well, the first one was, her breakout song was the Bodak Yellow
Bodak,
song.
yeah. And Cardi was on some hood shit,
We were so yearning for somebody different post Nicki, and that was kind of the only energy that could match Nicki. Now it's a gang of women now. At one time, Nicki was like the long-standing woman rapper, and then when the awards come, she in the category with Taylor Swift and Beyonce because there wasn't no girl rappers.
Well, one thing about Nicki, and I know people may say Cardi don't write her shit, but she knows how to deliver it.
Yeah.
So Cardi, her shit sound good. She's got good-ass music, you know what I'm saying? And she got the shit she do. And I think what won a lot of people over to Cardi was her personality.
Yeah.
She was just like a regular girl.
Cardi won over a lot of people because of being on that TV show.
Yeah.
That's where she won over a lot of people. So when she jumped into the rap arena, it was already set up because she was fan favorite of a
good
lot of
underdog
people
story too.
Because of the
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People
dog
Yeah,
story
I
too.
fuck
They
Cardi,
like her
you know what I mean?
personality, yeah.
And like you said, her personality was like, I don't give a, and I'm just gonna be me and whatever, and it don't give a.
Her rise came. We seen Nicki shut up for a minute until Cardi started having babies and chilling. That's when, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, they don't really rock, but like you see, I always felt like this about Nicki. She dope as hell. I followed her back when she was on the mixtapes, but when it was some competition finally came for her, because it wasn't no other rappers when she 08, 07, 06, 09, woman rappers like that.
Nicki kind of had that.
Remy Ma was gone, you know what I'm saying? So wasn't nobody to be the anti of that. So when she blew out of the water and then we got a new fresh face, we was clamoring for something new that was kind of like in the middle.
Yeah, but see, Nicki a beast on that microphone. She got
Yeah,
some good
and
shit.
good performer and like
You know,
say,
Nicki got some
energy
good
and all
shit.
that.
Can she with a Remy Ma? Probably not. Remy Ma like battling a nigga. Almost.
That stint in jail threw her off, because them was her peak years, that 7 years.
Yeah, them was her peak years. You know. Then you had Cardi came in, and I agree with 8, like you said, because Cardi was the underdog. And she go tell you her imperfections. My teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She the type of
Once that bitch said I got the bag in my teeth, it was like, oh shit. What we gonna do now? She made them bitches start getting married. Bitches wasn't thinking about getting married for baby girl.
That's what I'm saying. And see, the thing is, man, with
domesticated
all this shit,
the ratchetness.
Like, you see Erykah Badu just, I guess she had some things to say about Blueface.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't follow that too much.
Yeah, I don't either, because you know what my thing is this. I never wanted to be the old nigga dissing everything all the young niggas was doing.
Definitely.
Because we
talking about what his thing is with Lil Mama.
Yeah, I guess
I
with the pregnant frogs.
Me having 3 daughters, that's crazy as hell.
I don't pretty much, because I don't like you said, you don't want people to think you have an opinion of whatever. But you can. But there's just certain shit that I don't.
And there's certain shit we ain't supposed to like, my nigga. We old ass niggas. You know, there's certain shit I'm just not gonna listen to. There's certain shit that's just not gonna be my vibe. Now I'm gonna tell you this, and my kids grew up suburban like a motherfucker. I bet you my daughter know who Big Sexy Red is and know all that shit.
I've been able to call mine and ask
know
people
what all that shit is.
Oh, definitely.
Because that's they dog. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm still a nigga that's in the car listening to this nigga, listening to Scarface, listening to whole Cool G rap. That's that's my era. Now, some of the young I like. Some of the I like from these new niggas. I the new niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because hip-hop has to continue to grow, dog. It just can't be the same old niggas the whole time, but that don't mean necessarily that the OGs gotta go nowhere. It's a lane for everybody, dog. Hip-hop is just turning 50 years old, my nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
just turning 50.
It's just turning 50, so it was inevitable that you was gonna see some 60-year-old rappers, some 50, 60-year-old rappers. Now that's pretty normal, dog.
Yeah.
Back in the day, dog, I remember I got told by an executive, dog, dude from Jive Records, man, said that he would never sign a rapper that was over 24 years old. And that was just 12 years ago.
And why is that?
You know what? I think that's what they thought. You got to remember, the people that's in
as an executive that you have been, would you sign a 50-year-old rapper?
You know what, dog? It depends on what the he had going on. If that nigga got a hit record, hell yeah, because I'm going to tell you like this. You can have a 50-year-old rapper that might, I'm pretty sure any nigga that's rapping at 50 ain't just started rapping. If that was the case, Rick Ross wasn't supposed to ever get on. 2 Chainz wasn't never supposed to get on. Them niggas that got on in their late 30s.
Right.
In mid to late 30s. I know for a fact Ross had been swinging his blade in the South for years, dog. For years, he was just a nigga, so you couldn't say, oh, this is just a nigga that wait till he turned 36 and start rapping. No, he just finally found that right record that resonated with everybody.
And that's the only genre of music that tears down and has all these stipulations. That's like telling your uncle, put your saxophone down. Like, you know, telling your grandma.
Why do you feel the younger generation of hip-hop despises the older generation of hip-hop?
I don't
because
think
you
it's
hear
all
a lot of, it's not all, but you hear a lot of young rappers commented, they comment on old nigga, old school, old this, old nigga, old rapper, old this, old that. Why do you think that is? Or do you think that they are afraid that niggas are still can be in competition,
or
do you feel that they are just like, because niggas are still relevant, you can still mention a Busta Rhymes or MC8 and people go, oh yeah, I know Whoopty Whoop, or do you feel it? They feel it blocks their, because I just feel like if
100% for sure, some of these young niggas got in their mind, oh, well, they need to just go ahead and let us do this, or they feel like some people feel like this. He should be helping me push my shit.
Right. There you go.
He should be helping me push my shit.
You put down the mic.
Why don't you just put that down and come and do what I want you to do? I've had other podcasts tell me, man, you should just focus on our stuff. And it's like, so just saying, all this show that's making me all this money, I should just come with you so you can make all the money now.
Right.
That's what you're pretty much saying. When it should be a mentality, dog, don't nobody owe nobody nothing, dog. Nobody has to come in and help you fulfill your dream or fulfill the fantasy that you got of becoming a rapper. You don't owe it to nobody in Compton 8 to go back and say, hey man, I'm gonna put my career that's still really viable, I make a lot of money at, to come and push the line on you. That may not work. Even if you get that, what they don't understand is even if they get this man's endorsement or the next nigga's endorsement, it don't always ensure you gonna be successful. Look how many niggas go. Dre is probably arguably the best hip-hop producer of all time. He's had niggas that didn't make it out of there.
Definitely.
So it ain't no guarantee it's all on what you do. Now you think about it, when Ross finally took off, I don't know who the nigga is that made that hustling beat.
Yeah.
It was just a record that worked. You feel what I'm saying? He got a record that worked, and it was on from there, and he's proved to be a prolific songwriter, rapper, and all that. Ross got one of the best beat selections in the game to me. He's a polished rapper. So yeah, I think definitely, dog, I think you're dealing with a group of people that work in these offices, and that's what I used to fight all the time. That's why I'm no longer up in them buildings. People that didn't know, they didn't care about the culture. They didn't know about the culture, right? Now, if it's some nigga I meet in the street that decide he going through a midlife crisis and on the side of that 50, he gonna become a rapper, I'm gonna tell this nigga, man, take your ass home and take care of your grandkids, dog. Go do something with your kids, or go invest your time in putting one of these young niggas out. But if it's a nigga, dog, that I know don't been in his grind, he got some shit, why the not?
I don't think it should be like that. It's like, they say, oh, you too old to be. No, you might be too old to be rapping about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not making music.
Right.
You got to understand, a lot of niggas be like, they rappers, but we make music.
Exactly.
When you make music, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no timeline to it. It's a timeline of what you talking about. Might be outdated, but if you're dope, it's funky and relevant, and it's moving toes of the crowd or the mind. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna tell you this. I started listening to Too Short, dog, when I was a kid. He had jamming ass songs, then he got jamming ass songs now. I don't never want Too Short to put the microphone down. What for? I still enjoy Too Short. E40 still a bad motherfucker. It seems like he get better every year.
That's a prime example.
This nigga right here is still a cold nigga on the mind. To me, his new is better than his old.
Like somebody out there. Yeah. Yeah, E40 is one rapper that broke the mold on all that, because when he went Tell Me When to Go was one of the times with a whole narrative of y'all need to stop doing it, woo, woo, woo. Then Tell Me, he come out with the youngsters with that joint, rejuvenated his whole career. Think about growing dreads, let him growing. Yeah. He stayed with the same
40 Water is still a
jam
hard
with the
nigga,
new
dog.
sound.
40 Water seemed like he don't had a resurgence to me. The nigga is always
Finally
sharp
can
as
understand
attack. Yeah, but he always sharp as attack though.
Yeah.
He's selling this wine to me. That's what these young niggas should look up to and admire and be like, man, this nigga right here doing this shit. He's where hip hop has grown to be, dog. Remember 8 when they was saying that this wasn't gonna last?
Definitely. It was hard to try to, back in my days, it was hard to get a record deal. That was like a fantasy, you know what I'm saying? To get a record deal, like, to be a nigga living in poverty and single moms and struggling and not knowing what the you gonna do with life. That record deal, it was unthought of. So, but it's a different time and a different era now. You get me? Shit, I can go in my kitchen and make a song and put it out. And
Daddy's
so
the boy.
the access is different, and I just feel like, you know, a lot of artists may feel like, you know, I'm the hot relevant mother, and then you still got niggas talking about this nigga or this nigga. You get me? So
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.